Well guys, the Galaxy S8 just got announced today. Just saw the video while I live streamed the press conference. And if you guys have been keeping up with the leaks, pretty much nothing was a surprise. Everything is pretty much exactly what we expected and what's been leaked. I have here the Galaxy Note 6. I was going to get the Note 7, but then it started exploding. So what's new? The display has gotten bigger. It's pretty much become a 2:9 aspect ratio. Pretty much you can fit two squares where one used to fit. We also have two screen sizes. One is a 6.2 and the other one's a 5.8, I believe, the smaller one. There is no regular version. They're both curved. They both have the curved display where it wraps around the edge there. So it makes it look like there's no bezels. They also got rid of the Samsung logo that used to be here. That's gone. It's moved over to the back. Things that have also moved to the back are the fingerprint sensor. Now it's, well, I'm not actually sure how I feel about that one. It's an awkward position, like right here. I feel like you would be pressing the camera whenever you do that. Also, the camera button's gone, or the camera hump is gone. It's all flat, the flush. That looks nice. You got more sensors here. If you've seen the Note, it's kind of similar to the Note, but I think they've added even more than that. It's really made for eye recognition. So I think the idea they're going there is you won't even be using the fingerprint sensor that much. You'll be mainly just looking at your phone to unlock it. Gone are the two flanking buttons here. It's all just on-screen buttons. It's a very clean front. It's almost all display. Regarding what's under the hood here, we got the new Snapdragon 835, I think. Built on the new 10 nanometer process, or 11 nanometer. It's the smallest nanometer there is, and it offers a lot of performance, more efficiency. It's currently the best processor, and right now I think Samsung actually has most of them. So even though you have other phones coming around this time, I think the Samsung one's going to be the only one with the Snapdragon. Now the cameras remain pretty much unchanged from the Galaxy S7 version. It's with the back camera, at least. It's still the 12 megapixel ultra, or the dual sensor one, really fast autofocus. I think what they've really changed is really much the processing. So the sensor is the same, but the way the phone processes it, so you'll end up getting a better image. They mentioned it can take 3 burst modes really fast to get rid of noise and low light. It does pretty much what the Google Pixel does. The front camera got a spec bump to 8 megapixels, so you should have better selfies. We also still have the waterproofing and the SD card support. One thing from the leaks that we didn't get was actually the Sony sensor for the camera, which I'm a little bit disappointed. They're probably saving that for the Note 8. There was a Sony sensor that can actually record up to 1,000 frames a second, and one of the Sony cameras or Sony phones already has it in there. But again, they're probably saving that for the Note 8. RAM is also still at 4 gigs, kind of a disappointment. The resolution of the display is still at 2K or 2K plus because it's a bit wider. The 4K is again probably also with the Note 8. One new thing they added is a dock. So if you have a monitor and a keyboard and mouse, you can dock it in, and then it gives you pretty much like a Windows, almost like an Android Chrome OS almost kind of feel. You can use your mouse and drag and drop files and stuff like that. Some features that they talked about that weren't exactly Galaxy S8 related. They did release a new Gear VR with a remote. The new Gear VR should have it should be easier to control with the remote. I mean, it was always pretty hard to control using the swiping functions. At least I thought so, especially when you're playing a game. Yeah, but I think that was pretty much. Oh, and they also talked about the new Gear 360 camera, the little bubbly camera. Lets you take 360 photos. It also has live streaming capabilities. And again, the dock, the DeX is what they're calling it, DEX, to turn your smartphone into like a desktop. And I think that pretty much covered the event. The Galaxy S8 is going to be released on April 21st. For roughly $750 US dollars, depending on the thing. And again, I thought it was a pretty decent phone. It should be pretty great. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks.